Hello guys, here we are going to discuss oceanic current. In oceanic current, the very important ocean is Atlantic Ocean, and we will discuss about the Atlantic oceanic current. So roughly here I have drawn Atlantic Ocean. So I will show here what is the pattern of oceanic current, how it flow throughout the oceanic current. So now let us discuss about oceanic current in Atlantic Ocean. So listen, first very important and common thing. This is here will flow northeast trade wind, which is offshore. Okay. So under the influence of northeast trade wind, this current will flow like this toward east to west, this type. Okay. This is specifically because it is near to equator. So this is equator line. So this is called North Atlantic equatorial current. This is North Atlantic equatorial current. And in your previous chapters, you have studied about Coriolis force, Farrell's law, and all that things. So, according to coastline, according to due to Coriolis force, due to Farrell's law, this North Atlantic equatorial current will move toward this direction, and this is specifically called as Mexican current. This is Gulf of Mexico. Mexico, and another branch of this current will move toward this direction. This is commonly known as Caribbean current. This is a Mexican current. This is a Caribbean current. When both current join together to form a Gulf Stream, very important, to form a Gulf Stream, when both Mexican current and Caribbean current both join together to form Gulf Stream. On the other hand, when we look about North American map, if I will show, then let us open my atlas in front of you, then you will understand very easily. This is North American map. Here you will find this is Labrador Sea. This is the Arctic Ocean. Arctic Ocean is almost in a frozen condition, very cold ocean. Due to this, a very cold Labrador current moves towards this direction. Here this is Labrador current. Here Labrador cold current. If I writing here, this is Labrador cold current, and this current will move toward this direction. And when both current, this is warm current, and this is cold current. When warm current and cold current will merge together to form a very special zone, to form a very food zone for fish, and hence this is called a great fishing ground. This is a very important for fish, and this is also for commercial purpose. Here a lot of fishing ground is available, like George Bank, like a Great Bank, this ground. So you know that here westerlies will flow, Due to influence of westerlies, this warm current will move in this direction. This warm current will move in this direction, and this very very important. This current is called, this direction is called, this stream is called, you can say, North Atlantic Drift. North Atlantic Drift. Under the influence of westerlies, North Atlantic Drift will be created. Okay. So if I am taken here UK, you will find roughly this is UK, you can say, United Kingdom. When westerly, this North Atlantic drift will close to UK, then it submerges into two parts. Not submerge, bifurcate two parts. First will go towards this direction, and another one will move towards this direction. Here we will find North Sea. Here we will find North Sea, and this warm current will moves like this. So a very important question, if I am putting in front of you, that look the map of Europe. See the map of Europe. This is a map of Europe, and here you will find North Sea and Baltic Sea. Both are in same altitude. You will look, both are in same altitude, even that North Sea is a highly saline water compared to Baltic Sea. Because of North Atlantic drift, here you will find, due to North Atlantic drift, the North Sea is more saline than Baltic Sea. This is very important. Once a time UPSC asked this question. So this is North Atlantic drift, by which North Sea is a more saline water. Clear? Okay. Okay, because both warm current summers here, and so here also formed a very great fishing ground. This is called Dogger's Bank. This is Dogger's Bank. Okay. Again, some drift will move toward this direction, this direction, this direction. But listen carefully. This is a offshore wind. This is a offshore wind. When offshore wind will flow like this direction, then you will find a seesaw pattern. Seesaw pattern means cold upwelling will occur. What will find here? Cold upwelling. Due to cold upwelling, here you will find a cold current, which is very important, is called Canary's cold current, which is called Canary's cold current. Listen, मैं बहुत important बात बोल रहा हूँ. Please listen carefully that if any place, anywhere, if cold upwelling is occur, then there will be a surely discussion. There will be deadly sure things is done by this cold current is to make the area arid or semi-arid, make the area to be turned into desert, you can say. Due to this upwelling, the area is going to be turned in desert. Due to Canary's cold current, here you will find Sahara Desert. Here you will find, if Simply in prelims examination, something is put up like this: in which cold current the Sahara Desert is formed? You will give answer Canary's cold current. Okay. If cold upwelling is occur in any place, then there must availability of arid, that is desert area. And this current, this drift will moves in this direction, and finally join the main streamline, that is North Atlantic equatorial current, and complete the one cycle, complete the whole cycle, whole pattern. And this complete whole pattern is called as gyre. This complete whole pattern is called as gyre. Once again, I am repeating this. Due to northeast trade wind, North Atlantic current will flow in this direction toward east to west. Due to Coriolis force, due to the coastline, this current bifurcated in two parts. First was a Mexican current, Caribbean current mainly. When both currents join together to form Gulf Stream. Due to Labrador cold current, both currents submerge together, that is submerge means join together to form a great fishing ground, that is found planktons, which is very much efficient for the fish. And here you will peoples are used in commercial purpose also. Due to westerlies, the stream will follow this path, and this path is called as North Atlantic drift. When it reached the coast of UK, it bifurcated into two parts. First one is this direct, the first one is this, and another one is this. Here you will find North Sea. North Sea is more saline water. Due to Baltic Sea, even both has occurred the same altitude because of North Atlantic drift current. Okay, and here you will find the great fishing ground of Dogger's Bank. And some portion of this drift will move like this direction, and when due to offshore wind, this is a offshore, northeast trade wind is offshore here, so you will find a failing case. If any place, if anywhere a failing is occur, then there must be surely guaranteed of desert area. So then the Canaries, due to the Canaries cold current, a desert is found that is called Sahara, and this current will attend the original mainstream, so complete one cycle is called as gyre. I think this is very clear to you. This is the total picture of northern hemisphere. Now we are going to discuss southern hemisphere, then a very great clarity you will find in yours. Okay guys, so here we are going to discuss southern hemisphere. This is a roughly diagram of Atlantic Ocean. This is not very much clear, but it is very this is very important, because graph will tell you everything. If you will study in graph point of view, then you will find much progress in you. So listen, same condition under the influence of southeast trade wind, you will find this current. Here in this direction, this is called as South Atlantic equatorial current. This is South Atlantic equatorial, same North Atlantic equatorial current, this is South Atlantic equatorial current. Okay. Listen, very important, very important things. Same things under the Coriolis force. Here this current will turn like this direction, and this current is very commonly known as Brazilian current. Actually there are a lot of currents, but Here I am using only important current for exam point of view. Okay, here you will find the westerlies total, because there is no obstruction, there is no restriction of any particles, so you will find a simply westerlies, and this zone is called as west wind drift. Very very important, west wind drift, because there is no obstruction. That's why we will use this this westerlies as a west wind drift. Okay, so here you will find Falkland. Here you will find Falkland. If you will go to map, then you will find Falkland cold. Here we will find Falkland cold current. Okay, so when this west wind drift and this Brazilian currents got submerged together, here you will also find a planktons. This is also a fishing zone, but this is not a great fishing zone. But here we will find also fishing zone also, but this is not a world largest fishing ground. Okay. Hence, due to westerlies west wind drift, due to Coriolis force, this wind will flow like this direction. Again same concept, this is a offshore wind. South straight wind is a offshore wind here. Then you will find seesaw pattern. If seesaw pattern is occur, then upwelling will occur. Then you will find a desert. Here you will find Bangula cold current. Due to Bangula cold current, you will find a very special types of desert, which is called as Namibian desert. Due to Bangula cold current, you will find a Namibian desert. Again same pattern, this will moves like this direction and join the mainstream. This is the total scenario. This is also complete one cycle, and this is called gyre, south gyre and north gyre. This is gyre. Okay, between this North Atlantic equatorial current and South Atlantic equatorial current, you will find a counter equatorial current. You will find a counter equatorial current. Counter equatorial current is very very important current. Counter is nothing but opposite current. This is a